preschool.
Not us.
Wow. Mm-hmm. They're awesome. Now get control and with 20 something. It's bad. It's just bad. I think I'm not worse.
Good morning, everybody. I hope that you've had time to log into this quick WebEx meeting. You probably got to hear us frantically getting ready to present and getting everybody settled in class, but I think we're all settled now and ready to go. Today, we're just talking about
I had it pulled up while ago.
what we do in student council, what the requirements are to run.
This is advisory.
And, just different things like that. And we're hoping that a lot of kids will want to sign up and run a campaign. We'll be running the campaign over the next couple of weeks. We'll vote April 22nd, I think. Yeah, and we'll announce the winners on April 25th. Everything on this slide that's showing on the screen now has the information you'll need. You'll see there's a WebEx link to this meeting. We're recording it now, so you'll be able to pull it back up. Whoops, sorry about that.
6 hours of recovery.
Let's get back to the beginning here. All right, so on this slide is everything that you'll need to apply for student council, and also you'll be able to rewatch this video at any time, and anybody that was not able to log in can also get the recording to watch again. So with that, I am going to introduce this year's president of the student council and also the senior class president, Peyton Rouse.
Good morning, everybody. So glad that everybody came to watch, and I just wanted to talk to y'all about what student council is. Our organization is to help establish leadership that's within its entire existence. It is to establish leadership skills and help create responsible students within our school community, ultimately promoting our values, representing good character in all of our students. During our school year, the Student Council's main objective is to support and represent Corner High School by completing service projects within our community to help better our leadership skills and our community. And then that's a picture from homecoming from Elizabeth and Ella Jane. It's fun. And I think now I'm going to bring up our events coordinator to talk about some of our other activities. So I would like to introduce Holly Seeley, our secretary, excuse me.
Morning, everybody. So the student council does a lot of activities around the school and in the community. So next year we're looking at doing a Christmas service project. This year we sent out stockings to the teachers and staff at the high school, the middle school, and the elementary. We also do things for Teacher Appreciation Week, just to let our teachers know how much we really do appreciate them. And we're also looking into doing a corner cleanup throughout the community next year. So now Elizabeth is going to talk to you guys about what you need to do to run.
Hey everybody, I'm Elizabeth and I'm the Vice President of Student Council. Basically, to apply, you just need to go into the Google Doc that Ms. Anders will have set up for you, and it'll be sent to everybody. And you just fill out all the information. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make a campaign video. There might be a way to see some of the past campaign videos, but what you just add it to the application that you make, and then Ms. Anders will go through and accept depending on GPA and other like qualifications that she has for you. But thank you for letting us speak.
let me go back real quick and talk about what the requirements are for student council. I'm sure some of the officers have this prepared, but I want to stress some of these requirements. Requirements to be a member of student council is you've got to be approved by me and ultimately the principal. And each class will have 4 students that will be elected to the student council. So except 6 seniors will be elected to the council. And then the teachers will appoint 2 students from each grade. So there will be 6 members for the underclassmen and 8 members for the senior class. The members are expected to exhibit school pride, practice good citizenship, and be dedicated to creating a fun community for the school. Y'all saw the picture of Elizabeth and Ella Jane at one of the homecoming activities, and that'll be one of our signature events is the homecoming.
Discuss the library at this time. Logan Barnett, Jared Black, Zach Hardy,
Excuse me.
Jeremy Long,
See where you can, otherwise stand up.
Kenneth Eubank, Eddie Green, Natalie Madison,
Person against the wall.
Hunter Tate, Jason Payne, Olivia Bowman, Isabella Bryant, Andrew Fletcher, Cole England, Mason Doherty, Erica Darby, Shaka Garrett, Patrick Henderson, Jonathan Santiago. I'm going to the library.
Do they realize that she's doing
Okay,
this?
so let's continue. Anyway, you're a representative of Corner High School, and we expect you to be a good representative of Corner High School in all things that we do. You need to have a 2.5 grade point average, no class 2 or class 3 referrals in the past year. If you receive a class 2 or class 3, then your membership is terminated. We don't have dues for our members, but we do fundraisers through the year. And I think I have a mistake here at the bottom. I have 7 officers from the senior class, but we will actually just have, we'll have 8, 6 elected, 2 appointed. Okay. Let's see who's next. Hold on just a second. Okay, does anybody want to talk about the meetings and participation, or shall I finish with that? Okay, so meetings and participation. This is very important. I need everyone to understand this. We have bi-weekly meetings. We go along with the school calendar to select the correct days, so it doesn't interfere with other things, and you're expected to be here. There's a lot of opportunities and things that go on during second period. If you go to a signature academy, if you have a dual enrollment and only meets twice a week, then you're fine. But if it's a dual enrollment that meets every day of the week, that could be a conflict. If you have a class that you can't miss, that'll be a conflict. And while we want everybody to have the equal and same opportunity to be part of student council, if you feel like you're going to have an outside commitment during second period and you can't come to meetings, then you need to seriously consider whether or not you want to apply, because you can miss 3 meetings and then we'll discuss whether to remove you from the organization. There's always extenuating circumstances and we'll go on a case-by-case situation, but just know that will be very important, is to show up for meetings. Also, members will have to make plans and arrangements to participate in our service activities. There's things that happen after school. There's things that happen during school. And while we know a lot of kids have athletics or sports or something like that, that is excused. But if you don't, you're expected to participate in our field trips and our service hours and different things that we have available. I want us to be very, very busy. And members are required to receive a minimum of 50 service hours. But if you want to earn a stole as a senior, you have to have 100 service hours every year you're in the student council. Okay. We did the applying campaign. Now, would y'all like to share some of your experiences with the student council? I have a very quiet senior class today. They're kind of finished. Does anybody have any questions or anything they would like to ask at this point? Okay. Let me look in the chat box and see if anybody has asked a question. We can't hear anything. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop the recording now. And we had scheduled for 9:45 for anybody that might be interested in applying for student council to come down to the library. But we're happy to go ahead and accept you now. So thanks everybody for participating. I hope to see a lot of you apply for student council.